So we're going to review exponent laws. We're going to first look at when we are multiplying powers with the same base. So if we have 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power, 2 to the power of 2. Well, let's expand this. What does 2 to the power of 3 mean?
2 times 2 times 2.
2 times 2 times 2, and then that's for this, right? 2 to the power of 3 means 2 times 2 times 2, and then what does 2 to the power of 2 mean?
2 times 2.
2 times 2. So I'm just putting it all together because I don't have to include a multiplication symbol. I know that all of this means multiplication because I have my brackets. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. What would this be written as a single power? What's my base?
2 to the power of 5.
Right, 2 to the power of 5. And what do you notice about the exponents? What was the exponent of the first one?
It was 3 plus 2, which was 5.
Right, so if we add the exponents, it will give us the answer. And that only works when we're multiplying powers, okay?
Yeah.
So we'll do another example just to make sure. So I want you to try this one. 3 to the power of 5 times 3 to the power of 2. Okay, I want you to write that in expanded form. Okay, so just to check, I
like working
Yeah.
out first and then writing.
Yeah, exactly.
Teacher just made us like add.
We had 3 to the power of 5, which means 3 times 3 times 3. We're writing it 5 times.
Yeah.
Times, and now I'm writing this 2 times. Altogether we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our answer is 3 to the power of 7. And we can check again, according to the rule,
Yeah.
when multiplying powers with the same base, they have to have the same base.
Yeah.
What do we do with the exponents to
We
get the
add
answer?
them.
Good, we add. So let's put that here. We add the exponents.
Yeah.
So looking at dividing powers now, how do I write 2 to the power of 7 in expanded form?
2 7 times.
Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many do I write in the denominator? I have 2 to the power of 5. So I'm going to write the number 2 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we want to simplify this and we want to write it as a single power. Well, if I take 2, look here for a sec, 2 divided by 2, this cancels out, right? 2
Yeah.
divided by 2 is 1.
Yeah.
This cancels out, this cancels out, this cancels out, and this cancels out. What am I left with?
Just 2.
So the answer is just going to be, the base is 2 to the power of, how many of them do I have?
Just 2.
Right.
Yeah.
And what do you notice about the exponents?
This 7 take away 5 is 2.
Right.
I have to write the 1 is 3. And 5
Yeah,
times
so
1
now we
is
have
5.
3 to the power of 3. So let's just make sure this rule, it works. 3 times 3 times 3 divided by what?
1 because yeah.
How many times the base
Oh,
is 3? So I'm
3,
just going to write
so
it
1,
once.
3, yeah.
Good. And then how many can I cancel out?
You can only cancel out 2 of them.
Yeah, so I'm left with
2 of them. And
So-
then you get
3 to the power of
2.
2. Good. So when dividing powers, and again, let's just check. 3 take away 1 is 2.
Yeah.
So when dividing powers with the same base, again, it has to be the same base,
Yeah.
we do what with the exponents?
You subtract them.
Good.
What's the name of this that we just did right now?
Exponent laws.
Exponent.
Okay, so now we're going to look at something that's called a power of a power. So if you look at this for a sec. So if we look here, we have, what this says is 2 to the power of 3. All of this is to the power of 2. Okay, so it's this whole thing.
Oh, we have to solve that first?
Yeah, we want to simplify it. We're going to expand it.
Yeah.
So it's this whole thing to the power of 3 to the power of 2. So we're going to separate this. We have a power. This is a power, right?
Yeah.
Right here. Of a power, because there's 2 exponents.
Yeah.
Well, what is the base? This is the base
Is it
of
2?
this one. It's 2 to the power of 3 is the base,
Yeah.
right? How many times do I have to write that? How many times does it tell me?
2 times. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to write 2 to the power of 3
Yeah.
twice. Okay?
Oh,
Do you see what I did there?
Yeah.
Because it's
Oh.
2 to the power of 3 to the power of 2.
Oh, so
I'm writing this twice, 2 times.
Okay. So does this mean multiplication because the brackets are together?
Exactly. Now this says multiplication.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you know about when you multiply powers with the same base? What do you do with the exponents?
You just bring down the zero.
When
I'm
we
thinking of the base.
Okay, so we are writing the base, and then we're adding the exponents
Yeah.
because this actually means multiplication. 2 to the
Yeah.
power of 3 times 2 to the power of 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, let's try another one. What if I had, let's try 3 to the power of 3. All of this, so this is the base,
Yeah.
right? This is the base, and all of that is to the power of 3. So how many
Yeah.
times am I going to write this?
3 times.
Right, 3 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 3. What do you do when you are multiplying powers? What do you do with the exponents?
You add them.
Right, so we're going to write the base, and I'm going to add
3 and 3
plus 3 plus 3.
Three.
What's 3 plus 3 plus 3?
9.
So the answer is 3 to the power of 9. Did you notice a pattern with the exponents? The first one, look at what we had here. We had 3 to the power of 2, and our answer was 6. Here we have 3 to the power of 3, and the answer was 9. What do you think the operation is to get to the answer? A shortcut.
You just did multiply
Yeah.
the exponents.
3 times 2,
Oh.
and 3 times 3
Yeah.
was 9. This was 6. So as a quick
check
shortcut,
it.
yeah, let's just
Just
do a
shortcut.
shortcut. Oops, we have, let's do 5 to the power of 4 to the power of 3. Instead of writing it all out, what am I just going to do with the exponents? Because it's
Times them.
right.
Yeah.
We're just going to write the base and multiply the exponents.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 5 to the power of 12. Okay, so whenever you have a power, all you have to do is write the base. And what are we doing with the exponents?
Multiply them.
Right. Multiply the
Or you could
exponents.
also
And you'll always get a single power. This is written as a single power.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.